everyone, it's Jason with My RV Inspection and myrvresource.com. It's like the yellow pages for RV service providers. Make sure you go check that out. Today I'm coming at you with my weekly one reason to get an RV inspection, and I'm in an RV that somebody has purchased. It was brand new, and they found some issues, so they decided they better have an inspector come out, check it out before they take it back to the shop and get those fixed. So first, before I tell you what that one reason is, let's go check on the manufacturer date. Right there, folks. August of 2021. It's currently the end of June 2022. They just purchased it about a month ago, so this RV is almost built about a year ago, but sat at the dealership. Today we're going to talk about propane leaks. So propane normally doesn't have a smell, but they add this substance called ethyl mercaptan in it to give it a smell, so that if there's a leak, you want to know, right? But what if you're asleep and there's a propane leak? The smell's probably not going to wake you up, and it's just like CO, it can suffocate you. So propane, it's very critical to make sure that there's no leak on your RV before you buy it. Dealerships will say, we're going to do an inspection. How much do you trust them? Well, I'm here today to show you that they don't always get things right. So I'm going to run a propane leak test 5 times. I've already done it 3 at the outdoor grill port, and once I'm done here, and we'll stop the video, I'm going to do it 2 more times at the cooktop, just to verify that we have a leak. When we do a leak test, we use a manometer. We set the propane pressure at 8 inches of water column. Why 8 inches? The regulator on the stove will drop the pressure to 9 inches of water column. We want to be below that so that the regulator isn't messing with our test. So, 8 inches of water column. The National Fire Protection Agency says it should hold that for 3 minutes. We do it for 5. Reason being is we want to make sure that we show you that we were doing the test for a minimum of 3 minutes, right? We also use multiple manometers when we find a leak, and we try to do it at a couple of different spots on the RV to make sure that it's not our equipment and it's not us that's the reason that it failed. So we're going to walk over here now. You can see I got my yoga mat set up. There's 2 manometers here. One's connected to the outdoor grill port. Now I started at 8 inches of water column, and now the manometer is down to 7. So that's after about 6 minutes. It's not a real bad propane leak, but it's a propane leak nonetheless. And without getting a sniffer out and finding the leak, we don't know exactly where it's at. Now, it could be at the stove. It could be, if you've got an RV type refrigerator, it could be at the furnace. It could be in one of the lines running under the RV. We don't know. It could be a loose fitting. Could be a nail through a line, a screw through a line. We've seen all kinds of that stuff. So I'm going to take the pictures from my start and end of all of my tests and place them right here. And then I'm going to stop this, and I'll start it back up after I do it inside 2 more times. And we will know 100% sure at that point that there is a propane leak. That is a life safety issue. So I'll see you here in a few minutes. All right, I'm back. 2 more tests, 2 more fails in this brand new RV. So I'm going to put the pictures from those tests next here. And just going to show you what the manometer is currently reading at 5 minutes from the last test. So it's down to 7 inches of water column from 8. It was actually started at just a hair over. So we've got a propane leak here, folks. 5 tests, 2 different manometers, 2 different points that we tested at. I just spent, 35, 40 minutes testing propane. And so with that, it's a life safety issue. I wouldn't want my family in this RV. I don't want your family in an RV like this. Okay? This RV is only 17 feet long. Any propane leak is a bad leak. Doesn't matter how much it is. It's flammable. It can suffocate you. Your family is important. And it wouldn't matter if this was a 45-foot RV. That little leak test, that little leak, could cause great bodily harm or death. And I don't want that to happen to you. So make sure you get an RV inspection before you take that RV off the lot. This is a good weekly 1 reason to get an RV inspection. And we see it all the time. Brand new units. Don't think this is the first time I've ever seen it. I've seen it a lot. And it's important that gets taken care of. It's your family. Your family could be in danger. It's probably a good idea to have somebody come out and test that every once in a while. Just make sure nothing's loosened up. Nothing's been damaged. You see bad propane lines with cracks in them or they're starting to dry rot. Replace them, folks. Get somebody out there to replace them that's propane certified. I want you to be safe. I want everybody to be safe and enjoy their camping time. So with my weekly 1 reason to get an RV inspection, we have a propane leak on a brand new RV. And so this is Jason with my RV inspection, the only master certified couple in the United States. There's only 4 of us that are master certified currently. Lisa and I are 2 of them. MyRVResource.com. It's like the Yellow Pages for RV service providers. You can find those other 2 master certified inspectors on there. One of them's also a technician. Pennsylvania, Illinois is where the others are. I'm sure there's more to come. And it just shows that we've done the work, put in the time, and we've done it to the standards that the NRVIA expects. But anyhow, find those service providers on myrvresource.com and have a nice day.